Please adjust your headphones. Try not to touch the exhibits, and remember, none of this is financial advice. In 2008, an anonymous figure known as Satoshi Nakamoto released the Bitcoin white paper. It proposed a new kind of money, peer-to-peer, permissionless, and online. On January 3, 2009, the Genesis block was mined, marking the beginning of financial crypto culture as we know it. At first, everything happened in small forums, IRC channels, and obscure corners of the internet. No hype, just ideas, code, and belief. By 2012, crypto slowly began moving to a new home, Twitter. Early on, Twitter wasn't the main stage yet. It was used to find each other, sharing IRC channels, coordinating discussions, and pulling people into the same rooms. Over time, those conversations gradually moved out of IRC and onto Twitter itself. A chaotic, mostly anonymous group formed, later called Crypto Twitter, or CT. Charts, trades, jokes, and non-stop shitposting filled the timeline. Among them were Crypto Stardust and Wassies, who constantly joked back and forth. Wassies' profile picture, a strange duck platypus-like creature created by artist Tsukino Gamo, was often mocked by Crypto Stardust for his naive but honest nature. It became a running gag. Over time, he had changed his handle so often that another CT member, Crypto Colleen, shortened Wassies to Wassie, just to keep things simple. The name stuck. And just like that, the first Wassie was born. In 2018, both accounts were banned. Crypto Stardust met his demise after arguing with grumpy pseudo-economist Nouriel Roubini, as early CT participant Not So Fast liked to call him. And Wassies got banned over a joke to a friend. Suddenly, they were exiled from their home on Twitter. The realization was simple. They weren't the powerful ones. They were the small guys. Crypto Stardust returned as Inversebra, adopting a similar Wassie-like creature as his profile picture, later described by many as resembling a frog. Wassies returned 6 months later when he got unbanned, which could only be considered a Wassie miracle. From this point on, they spoke in Wassie lingo, behaved small and confused, and embraced getting beaten up by the market. The time of the Wassies had come. More and more people began resonating with them, as Wassies became an outlet for how people truly felt in the markets. In 2019, over the course of just a few days, hundreds of Twitter users turned themselves into Wassies. The early whispers of Wassie world domination could be heard throughout the crypto space. In Wassie lore, Wassies get crushed by life and unforeseen circumstances. While eventually dying every 14 days, a Wassie never gives up nor loses hope. They always come back, respawning, ready to go again. In the following years, just like crypto Twitter itself, the Wassie community grew day by day. New types of Wassies emerged, and Inversebra, almost by fate, became the overworked center of crypto Twitter, curating news, history, and chaos, one screenshot at a time. Wassies aren't just memes. They resemble people who chase their dreams, get wrecked, tossed around, and liquidated, but always try again. Resilience turned Wassies into a fundamental part of crypto history, and one day they will inherit the earth. Please proceed to the next exhibit.